Thank you, William. It is now my great pleasure to introduce today's speaker and honorary degree recipient, Mr. Stephen Banks, who recently completed an unprecedented 33 years of service at the Legal Aid Society, the country's oldest and largest not-for-profit legal services organization, where he served most recently as Attorney-in-Chief for the past decade before joining the de Blasio administration as a senior commissioner. Stephen Banks has dedicated his entire career to improving the lives of low-income New Yorkers. Mr. Banks is recognized as one of the city's leading public interest lawyers. In fact, the New York Daily News described him as, quote, perhaps the city's most legendary legal aid attorney in this generation, unquote. We are pleased to honor him at a time when New York Law School is preparing for its 125th anniversary and taking bold steps to build its public interest law and advocacy programs and services. Over his years with the Legal Aid Society, he developed an extensive track record of working productively with the unionized workforce and helping the city's most vulnerable residents, including seniors, survivors of domestic violence, immigrants, and people living with HIV/AIDS, to navigate the city programs and services. During his tenure at Legal Aid, he led the organization through a complete financial and managerial restructuring to save it from bankruptcy in 2004. With an annual budget of $225 million, he managed a staff of 1,900, including some 1,100 lawyers, and was responsible for all aspects of the legal practice and operations of the organization's criminal, juvenile rights, and civil programs in New York City. Mr. Banks graduated from New York University School of Law in 1981. The same year, he began his career as a legal staff attorney in the organization's Staten Island neighborhood office. Before becoming Attorney-in-Chief, he held the positions of Associate Attorney-in-Chief, Deputy Attorney in charge of the civil practice, Coordinating Attorney of the Homeless Rights Project, and Director of Government Relations for the civil practice. He also previously served as counsel to the Coalition for the Homeless, and he was the lead attorney in major class action litigation requiring the provision of lawful shelter and services to homeless New Yorkers. He is credited with helping reach a landmark settlement with the city in 2008 over its treatment of homeless children and adults, which resulted in the establishment of a permanent enforceable right to shelter for homeless families in New York City. Earlier this year, Mayor de Blasio appointed Mr. Banks as Commissioner of the city's Human Resources Administration. As Commissioner, he serves as Chief Executive of the largest local social services agency in the country, which serves over 3 million New Yorkers through the administration of more than 12 major public assistance programs, with 15,000 employees and an operating budget of over $9 billion. He is a key leader in implementing Mayor de Blasio's agenda to expand opportunity for more New Yorkers, to address income inequality, and ensure that New Yorkers receive the benefits and assistance to which they are entitled. We're honored to have him address the class of 2014. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Banks to the podium, along with Arthur Abbey, Chairman of our Board of Trustees, who will confer the honorary degree.
Steve Banks, for your extraordinary career of legal advocacy on behalf of the neediest New Yorkers, which truly embodies the law school's values of advancing justice and serving the needs of a modern society. New York Law School is awarding you the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining, congratulations to you. Well deserved.